She just did a marathon in Atlanta, and she saw the winner of the 5K in Atlanta was or I don't know if it's not the winner. It was age groupers, like it was a championship for age groupers or something like that. There's a 98-year-old lady who did a 5K. Yeah,
nice.
I can't remember what she said her time was, but that's crazy.
That is impressive.
I want to be doing that.
I hope I'm running. Yeah,
I know.
Love it when the geese just keep going.
The what?
The geese.
The geese keep going.
The geezards? Is that what you're saying?
The geese keep going.
Geese. I was like, jujitsu? The little outfits?
I thought you said geese.
I know. I've heard someone
like
call
Hong Kong?
Geese. They call them geese. The
geese, yeah.
The geese keep going.
Or the G's. I was thinking G's like grandmas and grandpas, but
there you go.
Oh, that'd be a good one too.
Great grand, the G's.
The GGs.
Yeah.
You are listening to Unlaced, a triathlon podcast. I'm your host, John O'Newland, along with Jimmy Dreamsicle Newland and Kane, House Projects Reisner. We are here to entertain you through your workout, not teach you how to work out, but you might learn something along the way. Along the way, Mr. Dreamsicle. Kane, you're the Dreamsicle one, right? I know, it's Jimmy.
Wait, who
that was mine.
first?
That was mine for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was me.
You got it. Well, so Jimmy is Dreamsicle. You have to say how
dreamy.
you fill in. You said you could also be Dreamsicle. You're a dreamy sickle. I don't know why that's so funny.
Yeah,
man.
give your dreamy sickle story.
Why could you have been Dreamsicle, Kane?
Mine's gonna be better for sure.
It's gonna be better than mine because mine's very simple.
Okay, well, so is mine.
Okay,
well, house projects.
We went down to Nakashima, a hibachi grill in Green Bay.
Yeah.
You like that? You like that place?
That's a good place.
It is. It's really good.
I went there.
Mario.
Okay, sorry. Go.
So we went there to celebrate some things, whatever, and they always give you the option after your meal to have ice cream, and it's either orange sherbet or it's vanilla ice cream.
Ooh,
and the vanilla is really good, but you also have the option to get the mix, and it tastes like a dreamsicle, and it is incredible.
I love
it. Is
sherbet.
good. I went there for my birthday last year, and there's one lady who like laughed so loud, but everybody in the restaurant loved it. Like wildly loud like that, and everybody
Someone
just
that works
loved
there?
it. No, it was just a guest, a patron.
Oh.
And then I started to copy her laugh and just
people.
do it. Me and my buddy David just started to copy her laugh and do it super loud. So I'm dreamy sickle because I've just been crushing dreamsicles.
Nice.
What?
Like
those
the
little
push
orange,
pops?
the ones on a stick?
The orange dreamsicle.
Dude, you were blow pops last time, and now what are you doing?
I've had 4 of them.
I'm tanking.
I've had 4 of them since I got home from work.
Dude, it's so easy. Oh man, I put stuff down like that
I had
easy.
6 of them last night. I think maybe 5. I don't know, but I had 4 of them since I got home from work, and I'm gonna finish the box off.
Are they the push pops or like the ones?
No, the ones on the stick.
On the stick with the ice cream and the orange.
Like you have the fudge ones, orange. Oh,
Yeah.
those are-
I do have a box of push pops. Kellen picked the push pops, so I have a box of those too.
Hey.
Nice.
I've just been in an ice cream kind of mood. And
What is sherbet?
It's
Do we know?
it's sugar and
it's just
water
non-dairy
Non-dairy, like cream.
Yeah,
I haven't had that in a long
it's not
time.
creamy though. It's gross.
Really? I like
like
it
it.
a lot.
I like creamy ice cream way better than sherbet.
I like fruity. I like
Pebbles.
fruity stuff a lot better. So the sherbet
Pebbles.
usually has like they usually have a lot more fruity flavors, and it doesn't leave that like ice cream you eat. You kind of get more
Milky.
thirsty. Yeah, the milky more. Yeah.
Oh, I love ice cream.
I mean, I love ice
Milky.
cream.
I like
obviously. I'm
milky.
not a savage, but
The dreamsicle is just.
All right.
I'll eat it if it's the only thing available, but I'll just imagine it had milk in it.
just crushing dreamsicles. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Crushing kids' dreams.
Dreamy sickles.
Dreamy sickles. All right, Mr. House Projects Reisner, do you close up shop and open your own contracting business?
No. No. Quite the opposite. I've got about 17 house projects that are half complete, and I don't think I've actually completed one in the past 12 months. So
Hey, you finished the trim on your window.
yeah,
when
that got started 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. That was finished in the last 12 months.
You did the
Yeah, that's
Christmas
true.
lights,
That's true.
all of them. That was pretty good.
Yep.
That's true. Thank you for your help again, by the way.
That's the thing is you just get used to it, and nobody, like, I don't know. we had that all the time growing up. It was just so half
No,
projects like
I've
we're
tried to
used
avoid
to it.
that. I've tried to avoid that. I did that a lot, since I've got married too. And then I've tried to not
Try to like
either
finish them
hire
out
somebody
or
else to do them,
Yeah.
or like
just
make
don't
sure I
start
can do
it
it
at all.
one day, or I could do it all one day, or don't start it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
If it can't be done in one day, it is tough. Hannah has been doing a lot of the DIY stuff in our house of like building in bookshelves, doing this other stuff, and I'm like, I am not going to help you. If you want to go down, I mean, I help her, but sometimes it's like
You're on your
11:30.
phone.
It's like midnight, and she's working on painting stuff or caulking like the bookshelves or whatever, and I just sit on the couch just talking with her. I'm like, I'm not helping you.
I'm not.
This is
None
your
of this.
project. I'm not doing it at midnight.
See, I used to have a friend that lived really close. Shout out to Sean, miss you, buddy. And
Big
he would come over all the time, and he was very handy. So he would always help me with the house project. So when we put the patio in, where our fire pit is, he helped me a lot with that project. We did our fireplace. He helped me a lot with that project. Those were both multiple day projects.
Those are
But
big projects too.
Oh,
They were big. Yeah, they were huge
Yeah.
projects. But having that guy there that, if I was like, a lot of times you get hung up on these little things on house projects, and it's like, that just derails the entire project.
derail
Do this
Derail
derail your
derailers the entire project. Such a good joke.
but yeah, it could derail the
Well,
entire project.
And one person helping you like more than maximizes. You know what I mean? It's like 1 + 1 on a construction project equals like 40. It's not even like.
I have a good
for sure.
project manager that forces me to get things done and make sure they're all finished. And she
Gonna
like
sleep outside.
we did the roof on our shed, which was nice. We had a bunch of people that live around that helped for that one. But then we like took out all the bushes in our front yard and put up a fence, and neither of us knew what to do, but we just did it together. And she was just like, keep going.
Cracking the whip.
No, she's
Ashley's a
good
slave
at-
driver.
She's good at making me feel bad if I don't finish
Manipulating me to get stuff done.
shit. Like it'll be like
awesome.
I think I'm just gonna call my dad to come finish it, like stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay. I mean, she does that, like,
I know it's 1 a.m, but I'm going to work.
she doesn't do that.
I know.
But like, no, she's very good at motivating me.
That is Hannah for me
Yeah.
too, because I have that same gene of like, it's noon and I've been working for 4 hours. I'm done for the day. It's
Too
lunchtime.
I'm tired of digging holes.
I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
Time to put my feet up.
Yeah. No.
But it feels so good when you get a project done. Like when we finished that fence, that was incredible.
It does.
Like
I haven't
the
done a
feeling,
house
like
project
just
in a
looking.
while.
I love just like going outside and looking at it. Like I understand now. Like the guys that mow their lawns. Like I love just like looking at my lawn after I mow it. Just like, wow,
Just
this looks so good. Like man, if I was a kid, I'd have loved to play in this. Or like the fence, it's like that's a good fence.
so
like that fence
fresh.
looks clean.
I've gotten to the point where I've actually joined a couple of lawn care groups on Facebook. So like,
Really?
these guys get crazy, and the
Wow.
guys down south that have Bermuda grass,
Yeah, that stuff's
it
nuts.
is. There's like a whole like 12-step process
It is.
about how to take care of your lawn in every single season and how to get the most greenest grass. Or if you want a little bit of blue tint in your grass, you can put Kentucky blue rye or whatever it is in there, and it's a lot.
I can barely keep the inside of my house put together, so I can't. I have not at all tried to focus on the external. We have a horrible backyard where it's all just like splotchy, and I've left my pool cover spread out a couple times.
Oh, that
Kills
kills
it. That kills it real quick.
Very
nice-
quick.
Kills
It's
the
a nice
spot.
circle. It's a nice looking, like it was
Yeah.
intentional, but
And with dogs, it's impossible to have a nice yard.
Because you're
yeah,
pooping
it is.
everywhere.
The poop and the pee spots
and the
just
dogs are
destroy
too.
it. And
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
There it is. What? It's delayed. What's going on?
I've been
Anyway.
waiting to ask Kane I was waiting to ask Kane for an opening to ask Kane a question about lawn care. And then it like you were hanging on to that, and I was like, "What? Okay, like let's keep
What?
going." And then I understood it.
Oh man.
I was going to ask you, Kane,
Little
are you
dad
going to start
jokes.
like edging around your like
Oh, I'm
walkways and stuff?
never do that.
Like on the sidewalk?
It looks so good.
I love when
Yeah.
they do
Oh, yeah.
that, but you're going to start doing that?
Oh yeah.
You have
for
to
sure.
record it and show me.
Yep. I will.
I'm gonna like that.
I will.
I want to, but mine is not like set up for it because like my driveway is sunk down below the grass, so you can't like really make a good edge along that.
Right.
So you've been too busy doing working out? Can't do house projects, Mr. Reisner, or what's taking all your time there?
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. I've been focusing very, very hard on what's so funny.
Sorry,
That was a
I just
great
remembered last
transition.
episode.
It's just like the last.
I was like,
episode
we were
where
on
the-
lawn care. Dude. I thought Kane was going to respond to the edging question. I was like, well, this isn't a lawn care podcast.
Yeah, he's basically like,
No.
yep, I'm gonna do that.
No, but I've been hitting my bike workouts very, very hard, and it's actually so I've got this this app called Training Peaks that actually walks you through a lot of the workouts, and obviously it gives you the structure, right? But then it tells you like what the intervals are and why you're doing them, and then why it is a good thing for the different energy systems that you're using. So, like for example, this workout that I just did a couple days ago is a VO2 max workout, right? So it's high intensity intervals for short amounts of time. So this one was 4 intervals of 5 minute VO2 max intervals. And they were at, so this is where your FTP comes into play. So all of this is based around percentages of your FTP. So when you're doing VO2 max, you're above 100% of your FTP. So we talked about in one of the last episodes, my FTP is now 233 after my latest test.
Woo-hoo.
So these intervals were at 108 and 109% of my FTP. So they got up to like 252 watts. And you're holding that pace for 5 minutes.
Jeez.
So it's 5 minutes on, and then it's 10-minute breaks in between, and you do that 4 times, and then you have obviously a warm up and a cool down on either side of it. I don't know, but it's cool to see over time how your ease of those workouts, if you have proper recovery and nutrition and all that, the ease or the level of difficulty of that same workout repeated over week after week gets easier and easier and easier. And then when you redo your test, then you go back and it's like, okay, now that FTP bumps up and all of a sudden it's like right back to square one. So it's just like this
I feel like once you
cycle of terror.
Progressive overload.
Once you gain
Exactly.
that initial momentum, though, like for me, whenever I'd start running again or whatever, it's like the first week or two really sucks. But then once you see any progression and start kicking up pacing, or you start, then it's like you've already.
It's like a snowball going down a hill.
Yeah, you've already had that proof of concept. I feel like it's that really hard ramp up, and then once you start going, I don't know, you see that fruit of your labor.
Yeah, for me, I'm a really big structure guy. I would rather do these structured workouts that I've been doing than just like going out and running or riding, because I like to know, okay, I do these exact intervals and this is getting me like X amount better at this specific part of endurance. And then understanding when to make that jump to that harder level too is something that I wouldn't do unless something was driving that for me.
Do you think that you could only do that in biking compared to like, could you do that type of approach into running or swimming?
I think, yeah, running for sure. Cause like when you, like, for example, when I signed up for that marathon training plan, they first had me do a time trial test, right? So you do your time trial test to see where your kind of max 2 minute or 1 mile, or not 2 minute, 2 mile or 1 mile, or 5K, whatever race you want to run is. And then you base your splits based off of that. So then you would do like a 4 to 8 week block, and then you do another test, and then you would adjust based on those numbers.
Yeah. So breaking it down for like certain aspects of what is required in that discipline, and then targeting those with very structured workouts, as you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been enjoying it.
Swimming.
Yeah. I don't. Swimming's a whole other beast for me. I don't even.
Why has it got to be 3 things that we gotta do well?
Why did we pick this?
It's a terrible idea.
I've just been doing just getting distance in swimming now, just trying to like elongate how long I could go.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
At a base level, and then I'll probably start adding in some like pool workout stuff with it. But until I would have a coach or anything too, it would, whether it be like a dedicated person or just someone I could glean more info from.
Yeah, swim coaching is hard because swimming is like all about, like, I mean, there's form in bike and there's form in running, but like your efficiency in swimming, it's all about form. So
I saw actually
really hard.
it was a YouTube video. This guy who was just he had what is it called, the Unlazy Way YouTube channel, and he was training for a triathlon. Then they canceled an Ironman. They canceled it, and then during COVID, then he trained for a double Ironman. And then he said his body just collapsed and he couldn't really handle all that training load. It was really funny. No, it's a funny YouTube channel. He's like, he's foreign. He's, I don't know, Swedish or I don't know where, but he decided to do, he kept working on swimming and was talking about how much progression he had through it. And he went in a few months from swimming like 2 laps. He was getting gassed in that. And then he did 10K swimming, like in this open water setting. But anyway, 10K? He had talked about 10K.
That's a lot.
I know. He apparently 10K is somewhat equivalent to a marathon running. I don't know in terms of like
stress on the body.
Yeah, whatever. Whoever said that, but he had David a program. I can't remember the name of the program, but the idea was they did different body types, like 6 different body types. And whatever body type you fit in, your goal was to hit one of these 2 body types for swimming proficiency. And so it was like based on your form, based on like your size, if you're over like super jacked or you're tall and lanky, or if you're squatty and short or whatever. So, and from there, whatever body type, whatever persona you would adopt, then you had a specific path toward the ideal like body type or the ideal like efficiencies in swimming. So I thought it was like a cool concept to see it, and it looked. I gotta find out what program that was. I was gonna
stop eating so much. That's probably my.
Eat
no more
less,
dreamsicles.
Eating so much dreamsicles.
I honestly need to do a better calorie track. I was thinking of that today. I had so much food today. I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast because I had a sandwich left over, and then I ate like one of those big like muffins from Walmart, and then I had some cookies this morning. Dude, I swam, so I was like feeling hungry.
I was doing really good for about 2 months, and then I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. I'm still like feeling guilty when I eat bad stuff, but I'm still doing it. You know, like there's a point where it's like you're still feeling guilty while you're doing it. If you've gone too far, then you just do it without thinking, and then you're like, I don't care anymore. So I'm still feeling guilty, and I'm hoping
there's still some life in my eyes.
There's a chance to get
there's
back.
Some hope to come back. I'm still hanging out of the rope.
As long as I just keep beating myself up, I'll eventually get out of this hole.
As long as I make sure I look at myself without a shirt on in the mirror all the time when I walk past.
Eating a dreamsicle. You have to do just munching it and looking at the mirror.
Actually, I was standing outside the bathroom with like I'm pushing out really hard. And she's like, "Oh my word!"
Pushing your stomach out.
She's like, "Put a hand on top of your belly and under it," and then she took a picture of it, and it's just like a pregnant belly.
Oh, I want that picture.
Yeah, you gotta send it in the Discord.
Yeah, maybe I can. Maybe she'll send it. Maybe I'll take another one without a shirt and a dreamsicle. That's on our. Locked content.
Yeah, Patreon.
Our
paid wall.
Content.
Yeah, paywall.
I couldn't think of the word.
Did you know that there are like some mechanisms in your body that say like Lexi's pregnant right now, right? So there
it's public.
Are processes.
We did that twice
we did that last episode. There's a mechanism in my body where some chemical change happens where I will actually hold more body fat over that period. Something that has to do with prepping for the winter to come, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my excuse if I gain weight.
I'm pretty sure, like in women too, there's some
winter.
I'm pretty sure there's some mechanism in women too that it's like they get a little more pissy or something like that, where they just when they're pregnant, something happens where it doesn't work. I figured we could cut it out if you didn't like it. 1807. I just wanted to see what landed.
I thought you were going.
I didn't know if you were making a joke or not.
I was making a joke.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome.
We're not cutting that out. We don't cut anything.
We don't cut anything, do we?
Every time we say we're going to cut, we don't.
I know. Well, I labeled it in the doc. We'll see if Kane gets to it.
I thought you were talking about the
I won't get to it. I'm going to throw it out there right now.
Hey, it just happens, but then we all get more irritable. So anyway, back to
something about I would say lack of sleep, but Lexi also sleeps a lot more when she's pregnant.
Oh man, the first trimester just.
This is now a dad podcast, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, it's always been. You hear the
Yeah,
jokes
it's
we're
always been.
telling on
Dad
here?
cast.
Hardy heart. Well, hey, that last the last topic about food. The last topic about food brings us into our question. I forgot.
Question of the day.
Dude, I'm so off base right now. We got to recover here. All right. Question of the day. We went for a more personal question.
Well, a fun
let
one.
Our viewers know us a little bit more.
My chair keeps keep it.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Dreamsicle boy. How about we start with you, Mr. James?
Okay. I'm gonna have to rank this. So
No. This isn't the draft. This isn't the draft.
I
You
love
have
mint
to
chocolate
select
chip.
one.
I really like mint chocolate chip. The one I go for when I go get ice cream at Gary's is chocolate cherry or cherry chocolate chunk.
Ew.
Okay. You're free to leave. Cherry chocolate chunk. It's like the reason I like it so much, it's like a cherry ice cream. It's got some cherries in it, but the chunks of chocolate are so good in it. But cherry chocolate chunk's probably my favorite, followed up by pistachio, mint chocolate chip, bunny tracks. Okay.
Wow, I didn't know this was name all the ice
This is
cream
a draft.
flavors question.
I would say
Custard.
that out of all of the flavors of ice cream that I could think of in my mind,
Don't do
cherry
it.
chocolate chunk was not even on my radar. So that's a very
It's a very unique flavor
is.
too, though. And
I
it's
do like
Blue
cherry
Bunny
ice
and
cream though. I forgot about that. I haven't had
the
that in a long
chocolate
time.
chunks is what make it. It's like you're just like, eating through the ice cream and there's a chunk. And it's like not like a frozen chunk. It's a good chunk, a good little
Yeah.
tiny brick of chocolate.
I will say, we've been doing this isn't ice cream related, but for like a low calorie but flavorful drink, do sparkling water and then put like an ounce or 2 ounces of cherry juice in there, and it's really good. It's a really good
Like
flavor.
grenadine?
It's not-
Is that the right word?
No,
What's
it's
cherry
just
juice?
actual cherry juice
Oh, okay.
Why don't you just get like calorie-free sparkling water?
because it's more natural and has less
Doesn't
Okay.
have
fake flavors and stuff.
Got it.
the little hints, little hint of flavors. That would be good.
Yeah. Anywho, my turn. So
Yeah, your turn.
My favorite flavor of ice cream of all time, and I don't even think it's around anymore, but it was a flavor. You guys remember? Did you ever have the Schwann's people come out and
Yes.
deliver food at your house?
Never know.
But
But
you
no,
know
we
what the
knew of them,
Schwann's company
We
is.
we would watch them drive by to all the
Rich
other
people.
kids' houses. I didn't say that.
Just sat on the road, sad and like.
Oh man,
We never got Schwann's delivery either, but my aunt and uncle did, and some people that I know did. And anyways, there was a flavor of ice cream called Monkeying Around with Banana, and I think it was graham flavored
long in
ice
the
cream.
tooth.
Graham.
I know. Graham flavored ice, like graham cracker flavored ice cream
Oh,
with
yeah.
a graham swirl, and it had banana chunks and then chunks of like chocolate covered graham cracker, and it was
I've never had banana.
the
chunks.
best.
That's
I could eat
interesting.
an
I guess banana
entire
split.
tub of it in one sitting.
Oh, I believe it. You were always the ice cream.
And all the
pounder.
flavors of the entire world. I didn't know that. I didn't know that flavor existed.
Well, I'm gonna pick vanilla. How's about vanilla?
That's such a vanilla.
Vanilla pick. Jeez,
Yeah.
so basic. All these. Actually, Jimmy already said mine. Favorite, all-time favorite one.
Pistachio.
No, mint chocolate chip ice cream
Yeah,
is
it's so good.
It's so good.
It is good. That's my second.
It's refreshing. It's just
Yes.
wonderful.
Is Big B Coffee a local thing or is that a national chain?
I've never heard of it.
It's a
Something-
national chain.
Is it?
It's a national, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know
so-
if it's national, but definitely regional.
Definitely around you guys.
Yeah, like not like
I think-
local, like just to our place. I know it's in Marquette and Gladstone.
What is it called?
I-
Bigsby?
Big,
Big
B.
B.
And it's
I actually
cool
think
because the
it's-
logo of it's like actually just a big B. So it's Big B Coffee. It's just a big letter B.
Nice.
I think
But they
it
have-
actually started in Lower Michigan.
I got a drink there that they have. It's called like a mint chocolate cream freeze, and it's pretty much like a mint chocolate shake, and it's so good. And they put like they make all the mint flavor, but they put like a huge scoop of chocolate, tiny chocolate chips in there that they grind up.
Ooh.
It's so good and so filling and so much calories. And I got one in Marquette, and I was coming home. I was so close to stopping in Gladstone and getting another one. It was, but my stomach hurt so bad. But I'm like, man, it tasted so good, and I almost pulled in to get another one from Gladstone.
That's
but
dangerous.
I didn't. I know it's
That's
so
dangerous.
good.
All right, I'm going to throw another flavor out since Jimmy took my all-time favorite.
Pistachio.
No, mint chocolate.
Pistachio is probably my favorite.
Pistachio's good.
I haven't had it that often.
It's so good.
No, I forget the name of it. It's a little peanut butter chocolate chunks in it.
Moose
Yeah.
tracks.
Moose tracks or
Moose
bunny
tracks.
tracks?
No,
Moose tracks is
yeah. I always get Moose Tracks, Mackinac Island fudge mixed up for some
dude,
reason.
Mac fudge is actually
Yeah.
my favorite.
Mac-
Mac fudge is so good. Oh, that's what I get whenever
Just
I go to
shortening the
C-store.
word up. Old Mac Fuzz. It's my favorite.
Mac fud.
Mac or Fud.
Mac
So the
MF.
not a flavor.
That MF ice cream.
MF and ice cream. I love it.
No, not a flavor of ice cream, but I remember when I used to hang out at your guys' house when we were younger, you guys had the
Vanilla.
No, it wasn't a flavor,
We had
but you would put
no ice
milk
Covered in water.
Dude, yeah.
in the
We
ice
would,
cream
we would
and
get
then make it like an icy type.
Oh, it was
drink.
so good. That's where mint chocolate chip thrived. You just do
Yes,
that in a
that's-
tall cup,
yes.
and it would
Because
get
it
little
would-
icy chunks and like.
It would, but
oh.
it wouldn't be like terrible chunks. So if you do like bunny tracks in milk, then it freezes and you have to like bite through ice chunks to get to the good parts.
Yeah.
Mint chocolate chip wouldn't
It just
freeze
blended
completely. It
so
like
well.
you could break it up with your tongue still. It was
Yeah, it
so
was like
good.
a
It was just
beautiful,
mushy,
creamy
It wasn't
slushy.
a smoothie. It was like it was a creamy. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Creamy slushy.
I want mint chocolate
Oh.
ice cream so bad.
Jimmy's gonna screen's gonna go black.
Be
He
right
comes
back.
back with a dreamsicle. Number 5 since I got home.
I'm gonna finish that box off before I go to bed.
That's the only way to stay safe is finish the box.
I know.
That-
That's why I told
Hey,
Ashley.
let's
I was
check
like,
in
I
on
gotta
the
finish it
on
so I
the.
don't get tempted.
Let's check in on the blow pop bag. How
Oh,
much
I was
is
go-
left?
I was gonna count.
Did you give it to Kellen? You were
No.
gonna give it to him to pass out at school,
No,
so you could be.
they're mine. I had a few. I had a lot today. I was gonna count, but I didn't want to feel bad.
Good call. Good
Yeah.
call. Ignorance is bliss, man.
Hey, the end of winter, I got to get a thick layer to burn off for the summer.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
I mean, if you're not setting yourself up
Hey,
for like
think-
a huge drop, you're kind of setting.
think
yourself
of
up for failure.
buoyancy, and then on a bike, your weight doesn't matter. So it's really the run. So it's
Yeah.
really just 2 out of
And I can
3.
just hold it
ain't
while I'm
bad,
running.
as someone said once.
Yeah. Just what? What did you say, Jimmy?
Just hold it while
I
running.
can just hold it while I'm running.
Hold my stomach. Don't need
the
don't need
bounce
your
of the
arms to
stomach.
run. Anyway, all right, those are good flavors. Good
By the
keep
way,
my shirt on for
Big
my
B
first
Coffee
few runs.
was founded in East Lansing, Michigan.
Nice.
East Lansing, Big E Coffee. It should have been called.
Yes, sir. Well, that is going to bring us to our next
Let's get to some real
segment.
stuff.
Dude, the transition happened when we were all laughing. Okay, here it is. Ready?
2 truths and a lie.
And
No,
a lie.
we skipped
and a
one.
lie. And
We
a
skipped
lie.
one.
Oh
Try-
shoot!
Oh,
I jumped right from that. You're right.
Back her up.
Try trivia.
Dude,
All
what a
right.
mess! What a mess this one is.
This
What
has
a mess.
been a crapshoot, and I love it.
I love it.
I feel like chaos is like brings out some of the best of podcasts, though.
Right on. Right on. It's more off the cuff, and
If it's
you
too
just roll with
structured, it's boring, and people want to fall asleep. This you don't know where you're getting. You don't know where
You
we're
don't
going.
know what you're getting. No,
You're just along for the ride, and it's a quick ride.
it's a quick ride.
I'm gonna say
Fast ride.
it. Sure, sure.
fast
It's a quick ride there. All right,
quick ride.
Unreal.
right into the old.
Try
Trivia.
Brutal.
All right.
Okay. Try trivia. So we've got a pretty unique term for.
Oh, you have the trivia today.
Yep,
Yeah,
I got it.
kinda.
Sweet,
So
sweet.
a pretty unique one. Maybe you guys will know, but
Oh, I know.
maybe not. It is specific, but also general.
I know.
So the what is it?
I'm not gonna guess. You took my
Okay,
word.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The term is bilateral breathing.
Oh, I think I got it. Because
be
I tried to do it
specific
and I
and-
swallowed a lot of water.
So what is it?
Where you can breathe both left and right side.
Both sides out while you're swimming.
While you're swimming.
Yep, that's exactly right.
That's
so
overrated.
breathing
Overrated and lame.
every 3 strokes.
So what is it?
I
You
breathe
go
every other stroke. So,
so up,
Yeah, there you
2, 3, 2, 3,
yeah,
like that.
basically.
Good,
Everyone who's
form.
listening,
Good
thank
form,
you.
John.
I'm dipping this. I'm reaching.
2,
I'm not
3.
clawing. I'm reaching, as Scott says.
Yes.
Is
Well,
that what you're
you
supposed to do? You're
reach, but
supposed
you
to
got
reach?
to pull. You got to
Yeah,
drop
you
this
got to
and
pull. Yeah, you got to pull back. Yeah, but it's not
The reach is more
I
for
ain't
your
going
hip
to the-
turn.
Yeah, but I'm not going to the water like this.
You got to overreach to get your hip to turn, and then you got to pull.
How much do you want your hip to turn?
Do you keep your
I don't
fingers
know.
together or do you spread your fingers out?
I do together, and then my forearm gets tired, so I let them go like this. I spread them a
Really?
little bit.
Yeah, I always have them spread out. I feel like I get too much drag if I
have an
cup
oar.
them like this.
I do the oar, but then like it gets kind of tired, so I want to like loosen. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
I like that.
Swimming
I
is
like that
interesting.
term. Yeah,
Bilateral breathing, and why is that important?
because it's
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
because it's a bad way.
In case you
I
take
hate it.
in
Bad way.
the cadence of breathing has been hard. Like I'll try to like stay down for 2 to 3 strokes, and then I'll like
Does it
come
feel
up
like
and
you're
like suck
drowning?
in some water, and then I'm like back down, like back up right away instantly. And
Yeah, that's one of the hardest thing is getting like quality breaths, and that's something that James told me too. He's like, once you learn how to breathe when you're doing it, not just like which way to turn your head, but how to take in more air, it gets way easier. He's like,
yeah,
you're probably getting a third of the air that you should be with your breaths right now, like being not familiar with
do you
it.
exhale slowly underwater? Like if you're
I
doing
hum.
multiple strokes,
I hum.
you let
So
it
you're
out?
constantly
Really?
exhaling, and then you go
Yeah,
up
I
and-
go. I kind of like shoot. Like if you're blowing air down, like I just like slowly like that.
I just
Out
hum
of
through
my
just your
nose.
mouth?
Sorry?
You'd breathe out of just your mouth, John?
I'll do nose as well, but I'm like I'm main is the mouth for sure, and that way I can control like the exhale, and then I take a big breath in, and then I like slowly breathe out. I've just found that to be where I can do more strokes, because if I try to exhale fast, I'm like, oh, I got to take a breath in quick. I can't just stay negative pressure in my chest.
Yeah. I always, because I'm always an every 2-stroke breath. So I always breathe out slow, and then it like ramps up right at the end. So I take a big whoosh out right at the end because I know I'm getting more air in. So I expand all of the air out of my lungs that I can.
I have a hum, and it probably sounds like lame, but it's like a slow at first, kind of like that, where it's like, and then like I do it on the way out, numb. It's like,
It's almost like you're like questioning if you're
Yeah.
gonna breathe or not.
I do the same thing though. Where I push a little bit more as I'm turning.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know.
It does make sense though, because
It's
if
a
you're
very
not getting
controlled
the
way of like
oxygen in-
exhaling.
Yeah.
If you're not exhaling enough, you're not getting in enough. And humming,
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
not-
like it. I've just read someone that it's pretty good, so
Yeah.
I've tried it and I like it.
Yeah,
You
man,
can
I'll
hum
try
different things. I wonder if people underwater can hear you though. It's just like you're going by and it's like.
When you were saying that, I was trying to think if I ever heard you humming when we were like passing each other doing laps, but I don't think I have.
It's kind of loud. It's so loud in the water though.
I don't know if did I say it on the podcast. I finally got in the pool because before I was waiting to get a play. Yeah, I did. I think the last episode I did one before that.
I don't remember,
But now I am almost. What am I doing? I'm going to do 1,000 meters next week, and I did 800 today this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. I try to do continuous, but I'll have to stop and sometimes if people like sharing lanes and.
How busy is your pools where you are at?
It's not terrible. There's always this one lady who I met today actually, who had done a half Ironman in the past, and she is always going when I walk in, and she's still going when I walk out. So she's
Wow.
yeah, it
There's
goes
one
crazy. And then
guy-
there's 2 sprinters that come in and they're just like going. They go fast, but it's not super busy. But I hate what's your guys' like the etiquette if you're sharing a lane. Like if I see she's more consistent than me, so if I take breaks, she's gonna be catching up. So if I'm like, oh shoot, like if she's like coming up on me, I don't want to like start going when she's starting a lap too. Like how much space do you want to give? Because you don't want to swim right next to somebody.
I usually
So
try
I'm
to do
like-
like a
like a
quarter
half a
to a
length.
half. Yeah,
Yeah.
quarter to a half.
Will you just pause and wait if they're like catching up, let them pass, or you just try to go faster? I don't know.
I'd try to go faster. I've never actually ran into that where we're even that close. Because if you let them go first, if you're catching up to them, then you should be passing them because they're way slower than you. Or if you're going first and they come up to you and you can feel them catching you.
Well, it's like
you
if
should
I
let
take a
them go.
break, if I'm sitting and taking a break and I see them coming, like, man, now I have to wait. Like I was just gonna like take a couple breath break, and now I have to wait till they come by and then go like a little bit of distance. I feel like it's all the like when you go into the bathroom, there's all a bunch of urinals. It's all that like non-spoken
Etiquette,
rules, etiquette.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this feels like it's what I should do.
I think it depends. Like if you're gonna be faster than that person, and you like because you've been watching them
Yeah,
swim for a
yeah.
while. If you think you're gonna be faster than
Now
them,
I
then
know,
I would
yeah.
go. Then I would go before. But if they're gonna be faster than you, then I'd maybe wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to find out. She just did a marathon in Atlanta, and she saw the winner of the 5K in Atlanta was or I don't know if it's not the winner. It was age groupers, like it was a championship for age groupers or something like that. There's a 98-year-old lady who did a 5K. Yeah,
Nice.
I can't remember what she said her time was, but that's
Nice.
crazy.
That is impressive.
I want to be doing that.
I
at
hope I'm
98.
running. Yeah,
I know.
That seems
Love it when
exactly
the
right.
geese just keep going.
The what?
The
The geese keep going.
the geezards? Is that what you're saying?
The geese
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
Geese. I was like, jujitsu? The little
Every time
outfits?
I thought you said geese.
I know. I've heard someone
Like
call
Hong
them
Kong?
geese. They call them geese. They show
The geese. Yeah.
The geese keep going.
Or the
new
G's.
slang
I
I
was
don't know
thinking
about.
G's like grandmas and grandpas, but
There you go.
Oh, that'd be a
Yeah.
good one too.
great grand, the G's.
The GGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's my swimming 2 cents. So now we can get back to the other one. So bilateral swimming was a great one, Mr. Reisner. We did know it pretty quickly,
Yeah,
but
good job, guys.
it sparked great conversation, and I learned some things
About geezers.
about geese, all the geese.
The geese just keep moving.
All the GGs. All right. Well, we got our next segment.
2 truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. Or isn't it
I
spot the
like
lie? It's spot the
Spot the
lie.
Whatever.
We said it wrong.
We haven't done it in so long.
I know.
I
Okay,
still
so-
like the segment.
I
For
did.
this segment, I went and did some special research, and all the truths and the lie have to do with us and Strava. It's all about us.
Really?
Yeah.
This
Special
is
research.
interesting, dude.
John,
I
your
like
face
this
is
a
stuck
lot.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
get back.
I froze, but I said special research. Now your face is stuck like that.
But everything is from Strava, and it's so don't get on Strava right now. Like, just we'll go through this. But all of this I take from Strava. So if it sounds off, it's just what I grabbed from Strava, because there's ways like compare different things. Okay, let me. Man, I got to remember which one. Okay. So for the first group,
First statement.
or for the first one, group of 3.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Let me know if you need any repeats or anything. Jono has the fastest recorded Strava mile.
Ooh.
Kane has the fastest recorded 5K. I, Jimmy, have ran over 300 total miles on Strava.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. So I have the
which
fastest
one's the
recorded
lie?
mile, you say.
Yep.
We got to
Kane
spot
has
the lie
fastest
here.
recorded 5K, and I have ran over 300 total miles
Over 300
feel
total
like-
miles over the life of your Strava.
of my
career.
Strava. Yes. So our Strava, I didn't know. I'm pretty sure it goes back. Mine probably goes back to 2021. Yeah, 2021.
So two seasons basically.
Two
right?
seasons. Yeah.
I have my guess, and I'll explain why once we're ready to say them. But
This is way harder, isn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause it's not like
I
anything
have-
you could try to figure out. It's just
I
like,
have a pathway to it in my head, but I
Okay.
could be very wrong.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Take a stab.
So what's the process here now? We just throw a guess
Boy,
out?
what's the lie? Yeah. All right. I'll
Just
say.
take a guess, Jono. What's a lie?
I think mine being the fastest mile time.
Is the
Strava,
lie?
I think is the lie. Yes.
Okay,
Really?
Kane, what's your guess?
Well, now he's got me wanting to guess that, but I'm still gonna stick with my original. My guess is Jimmy, you're over
300
300
miles.
running miles.
All right, I'm done. No.
Get a dreamsicle.
The lie is neither of those. The
Kane's
lie
5K?
is that Kane has the fastest recorded 5K on our Stravas.
Really?
And the funny thing about this is you both are tied.
Oh.
23:08.
Really?
So
Wait.
that's what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I took it from Strava. So the Strava, it was like, because I know you ran in Jim Hodge, you ran a faster than that, but it just,
Right.
I don't know. It was the Strava 5K thing, but it said you were both at 23:08. So that's why I'm saying some of these might seem off. I've ran 318 miles. Jono has the fastest recorded mile. It was 6:04. Kane's was second with 6:43 and mine 7:03.
I've never run a 1 mile.
I don't remember
Well, it
doing
was just because these are your best. It's not like your 1 mile workout.
Just over
it's
No, I know,
the
I know.
life
perceived
of
best,
yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you go to the stats and stuff?
It's you got to do it online.
Did you do it?
Or on
okay. I was gonna say, did you do
computer.
it very manual or?
It's kind of, I haven't used it on the computer much. It's kind of hard to navigate. But when you pick your friend, it'll do comparisons and you can compare everything.
So I thought it was going to be me because if I assumed Kane did, I thought Kane's was the anchor that he would have the fastest 5K. Then I was like, well, he might have the fastest mile because I don't remember doing any like fast mile workouts. And then I was like, well, and if you knew all your total mileage, is that only a feature you could tell about yourself or everyone else? So I was like, maybe
I can
you only
find
picked
your total.
yourself.
I can find
Okay.
your total mileages for everything too.
That was
Just
my
assume
logic.
that
why
I
picked
see
me.
everything that I talk about here. I could see it for
Yeah.
all of us.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Wait,
These-
Jim, time out.
we gotta
When was the
repeat
Jim
this.
Hodge?
I don't know. I mean,
It was last year, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like in August, maybe.
What did you get on that one?
Dang, I lost that data. I don't know. Was it sub 20 or right around 20? I don't remember. It was probably over 20 because I was
low 20s. I think I was high 21s.
When did I run a 6:04 on Strava? That's what I'm trying to.
But that's why I don't like it says my fastest 5K recorded was like 24 something. So I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
I lost some-
Jim Hodge was like 3.0 miles and not 3.1, so it didn't register as a 5K, something like that.
That
And they
is
could be finicky
possible.
like that. All right,
But
second-
even my sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good. Even your what?
Even my Garmin doesn't show that I ran it faster than like a 23. So I think I
Interesting.
lost some data.
Yeah.
But
Okay, next round. Are you guys looking at Strava right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Stop
this mile.
I was just looking at Garmin. Just
It's
looking
John.
at my records.
It's like the best mile that you ran within a workout. It's the best mile that you have reached in a workout.
Unless
It's
you
not going to be like one single workout. You're going to have to find that mile.
Yeah,
between
no,
your
I know.
splits
I
of a
like
workout.
here. It was probably when I first moved up here because I was doing like this one was 2 miles and I was 6:22 pace. I was just wondering because I haven't done that fast of a run in a while, so I was curious.
Okay, second round.
Second rounder.
So you both are out. But anyway, second round.
Oh yeah.
I,
That's what
Jimmy,
we did.
have twice as many total bike miles as Kane. I, Jimmy, have twice as many bike activities as Kane.
Does that mean like posting activities like a post?
A workout. A
activity
bike
is a
workout is an
workout.
activity.
Yeah, your individual. Yeah.
Twice as many
workout.
bike workouts as Kane.
Yep.
And Jono has biked more than 100 miles this year.
Oh,
So activities and then miles. One of those
this is
a lie.
tricky.
I feel like ooh.
Or maybe
Oh.
maybe he's selling us off.
Yeah, this is tough. I definitely feel like I hit over
Wait,
100, but
This year,
I
as
think
in
I might be.
2023.
I think I could be like right on the cut. Oh, this year, no, bro. Well, I bought the kicker Christmas, so it was like I started doing biking January, February. I'm probably like right below it. I might go with myself again. I have no faith in myself.
I'm
You guys
picking
can work
John.
together if you want.
I'm picking Jono this time.
Yeah, but
I think that John will sub 100.
activities to miles. But you've been posting more. Do you post on Strava all the time, Kate?
Yeah, it automatically posts.
Yeah, you do it. So you've been cranking out some biking activities.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's total,
and I Jimmy
Hadn't-
biked a lot more in the
yeah.
past couple of years than I have.
Right.
So
I'm going to go myself as well. Yeah, I'm going to say that I have under 100 miles this year.
Wrong.
Darn it.
Wrong.
Jono has 102.6 miles this year.
I knew it was gonna be something close. I knew it.
The lie was that I have twice as many total bike miles as Kane. Kane has 1,364. I have 2,320. So it's
Okay. Close.
but bike activities. Kane's at 65, and I'm at 157. But yeah, it's mainly because of my biking the last 2 seasons.
Yeah. Right.
And I didn't use Strava when we first started biking and stuff
Right.
again. And I just started using Strava again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, the last one. This is I was
0 for 2. Jeez.
It's neat when it's neat when it's like this because you can't think of like, well, that could be like you got to figure it out about yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is not okay. So, well, I have run a sub 5-minute mile in my life. That's the first one. Kane has the longest recorded bike ride of all of us. Jono's longest ride is over 20 miles.
Huh. So Jimmy has run a sub 5 mile.
Yeah.
Is that the first one? I have the longest bike, or Jono has a bike longer than 20.
I definitely have one longer
Jono's
than
longest
20.
ride is over 20.
Yeah.
Definitely have one over 20. So
Yeah. Because I feel like we've done a ride together that was
over 20. Yeah. Then
But my ride would my
he's
ride
smiling
be,
off camera.
Yeah, he's giggling. Would my ride be longer than, because we all did the century together. Not we all, but me.
What was the first one?
Jimmy? Jimmy's run a sub 5 mile.
You've run a sub 5 mile?
Sub 5-minute mile. This
On
is not
Strava?
Strava. This is my lifetime.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like,
That's why I clarified that. That's the only one that doesn't have to do with Strava. So I guess I was kind of wrong in the beginning when it's all Strava.
that's fine. I'm gonna pick that one. I don't remember that, but I could be wrong.
I'm gonna go.
I'm pick sub 5
with the bike.
Which one?
Just to be different. Not your bike. The longest bike. My longest bike is longer than anybody else's.
Somebody got a point.
Hey, we have a winner because this is the third one, right?
Jono.
Yeah.
So
Darn it! I did it just to be different.
Well, Kane, it was the Leo Strong ride, and you had like a half mile more than me. You finished with a half mile more than me. I think you must have went back at some point, did some kind of movement, but you ended up with a half mile more than
Just
I,
a little
I had.
bloop, one up. Bloop.
Yeah. But in high school, I was trying to time for track to break the 5-minute mile. And I had Matt Weibel he was coaching me the whole race. And I was so close. And it was high school timers. I don't know who was timing it. Could have been a person error. My official time was 5 minutes and like a quarter of a second.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Wow.
Yeah. And I never got that close again.
That happened to me in cross country. I had 17:02 was my fastest time. That was my PR. I never broke 17 to get into 60. I was like,
Yeah.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
For both of you boys.
Running a sub 5-minute mile. I could not.
I don't know if I could get back
imagine.
to sub 5 at all. I was at my 6:04. I was surprised. I did it like a 6:20 2 years ago, and it was all uphill. Like it was a steep uphill mile. Wow. And I was I was pumped after I hit that. Yeah, I was really pumped after that. But I was running really good at the time.
If I'm in the 7s now, I'm pretty tired. Like that's pretty hard running.
I think we should
That's
plan
my race
a date.
pace on 5Ks.
We should plan a date to run a mile test and see what our miles are at.
Oh gosh, I haven't ran in a while.
We should. It's gonna be awful, but let's do it in
I got a track right by my house.
Late May.
Yeah, I like that. Late May.
I need to start. Yeah, I'll be running quite a bit by then. That's good. I like
put
it.
That in,
I like it.
Another
something to look forward to. We got to try the 4x4 by 48.
We got to record ourselves doing it. We got to record ourselves doing it. The mile.
What actually is it again, though? It's
so
the
David Goggins,
you're running 4 miles every 4 hours.
4 miles every 4 hours. For 2 days
hours.
for 48 hours.
No,
yeah.
that sounds dumb. What's the purpose?
So you're basically running.
It's to be
2
hard.
marathons.
It's to just be hard.
Well,
don't
it's my
be a
secret.
wimp. Yeah.
You're basically breaking up 2 marathons over the course of 2 days, right? It's 4
I don't
miles
know.
every 4 hours, so there's
I just know I ain't being
6 periods.
I ain't
so
being
6
a
times
little
4 is 24.
child, and I'm getting out of bed at 1 a.m. running
let's-
4 miles.
How about we do a 10-minute cold plunge
Ooh,
every 4
yeah.
hours for 2 days? Like you could do anything stupid to make you wake up every 4 hours and do it.
Shoot yourself in the foot every 4 hours. No,
Jump off a bridge every 4 hours.
There's something about like sleep deprivation added into it that makes it a unique challenge. I kind of like
makes it dumb. I mean, I get it. Like the Goggin lover, I like David Goggins, but the ones like let's just hurt ourselves.
He does take it to extremes, that's for sure.
He's wild.
Dude,
but he's
when-
a little
it's-
intense for me. I like him, but he's a little bit intense.
The
It's
one
less
story
about the physicality. It's
it
more
was
about
the owner
mental.
of the Atlanta Hawks that hired him to do some training or whatever. Well, it was one of the first 2 days. He was like, "All right, you're gonna he said, whatever you tell me to do, I'm gonna do. Just I want you to come here and help me. Help me." He's like, "All right." He went out. It was
Do a backflip.
winter outside. They broke a hole in the ice. He said, "Jump in." He's like, "Is this safe?" Or he's like, "I don't care. Jump in." And he just
Wow.
jumped in the water just to be hard. And he's like, "All right, just do it."
Oh man!
And they were swimming. They were jumping in and out, doing stuff. I was like, "Geez,
good for them, but that's
Crazy.
good
nuts.
for them."
That is nuts.
That's the fun stuff. Da-da-da. All right. Well,
So, do
hey,
you guys like the Strava version? I thought it
I
was
do.
fun.
I like that a lot. I like.
Yeah,
looking
I'll
back
try
on
to.
those things.
It's hard to get meaningful information to do that, so I was trying to not yeah.
yeah, no, I liked it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Did
Well,
it take a long time to get that information?
it had to have.
No, because I kept it took pretty much my whole lunchtime
Okay,
today.
not horrible. I just didn't
No.
want you to be doing it for 2 hours or something.
No,
You don't
it,
invest that
so
much.
I can explain how I did it later. But when you click on a friend, you can automatically compare what you've done to them.
Oh, cool.
So I can, and you can in each discipline. So I can look exactly what you guys did, and I could write it down and then make comparisons based off of that.
Cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And it'll have your fastest
what was-
mile, fastest 1K, fastest 5K.
Yeah, now I want to
fastest
see all
10.
the different
You
stuff.
log on after this. Log on the computer, and it's pretty neat.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, this is our final and favorite segment.
The Unlaced Draft.
Draft. All right, James, take it away. Explain what the
Swim,
draft
bike,
is
run.
today. Swim,
All right,
bike,
so
run.
today we are drafting real or fictional coaches to help us along in our triathlon journey. Basically, we need to get the coaches that will push us and get us to our best. So this can be a real or fictional coach, and anything goes. And I start, and okay, wow, I thought I had one. I thought I had one right away.
I've got a good one.
I really quiet you.
I've got 2 good ones, and then I have no idea.
Okay, so I like having fun in training, and wait, maybe not. I am going to draft.
Thought we were supposed to cue
Jimmy, you're having connection issues?
I messed up. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you got to pick it. You got to go.
All right, my first pick is going to be Coach Gordon Bombay.
I think I say Gordon Ramsay.
From the
I was like,
Mighty Ducks.
okay.
The Mighty
Gordon
Ducks,
Bombay.
yeah.
He's a fun-loving coach, and he's good with kids, and I'm basically a big kid.
Right on. I like that.
Kane, you're up.
I am up. I am going a completely different route, but one that really speaks to my soul, pulls at my heartstrings. He's a wise old man. He's come through for many people and got them out of a lot of sticky situations. He's known as a man of wisdom and as a man of character. Okay.
Great intro.
Yeah. So my first pick is going to be
Jesus?
Yoda.
No, I was going to say that next. With your intro, I was like, oh, I should do Yoda. Nice.
Yep.
That's a
Yoda.
good pick. That's
He's
a good
good.
pick.
He's good.
Greatest coach ever I am.
Oh, I got 2. Goodness. Well, hey, we said real or
Or
fictional.
fake, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the classic. I'm going to take David Goggins.
Okay.
That's my number one.
Unreal.
Have fun pooping your pants when you're running.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have a hard
chafing your nipples.
life.
Hey, but I'm going to get results.
You're going to do things. That's
I'm
right.
gonna get results.
You're going to get
Also-
yelled at a lot.
Hey, the same with the
You
same type
will.
of yelling. I get yelled at a lot already. My kids yell at me. I'm just kidding. Also, kind of the same. Was kind of looking up different, and I remembered I like this character. So his name is Mickey Goldmill. He is Rocky's.
Yeah.
Rocky's.
That's a
coach.
good one. That's a good
I
one.
liked him.
Yeah,
Come on, Mick.
that was good.
Mickey Goldmill.
Mickey Goldmill as my number 2.
I like that one. All right, Kane, you're number 2.
Ooh, I got another good one.
Think
No, you
I'm
don't. I got it.
I'm going to go with Chubbs Peterson. Happy Gilmore.
That was one
Yep.
that got his arm bitten off by the gator.
Yep, that's exactly
Yeah, what's his
right.
name? What's his name again?
Teaching golf and fighting gators. Chubbs Peterson.
Chubbs Peterson. That's right.
I like it. Okay, I got 2 picks here. I feel like football is you got to be a very good coach to lead football team, and I feel like a football coach could lead me. I'm going to pick Coach Eric Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
Oh, is that that's the guy from the paper show?
Yep.
What's his name? Yeah.
Kyle Chandler.
Yes, I met him.
Kyle Chandler. Coach Eric Taylor. So I'm gonna pick him. He's a
Get you motivated.
he's a wise coach. He's very good at handling situations with a clear head, full eyes, clear eyes, full heart. Can't lose. All right, my second pick. I'm going to pick more of a mindful one. Mr. Miyagi.
No!
Dang, that was on my list.
Yeah, mine too. Probably looking at the same list online.
What? You guys are looking at a list?
What? Oh yeah, there's Eric Taylor. I see him on this list.
In my head.
Definitely
Well,
on the
he's
same
one of the
list.
best coaches. I was thinking of we watched a ton of Friday Night Lights and I loved it.
Oh yeah, no, I got a good one. This is one I thought of, not with
The Dillon
list.
Panthers. All right,
Right.
Kane, you're up. Third pick.
Okay.
He's a good
well,
coach.
I'm actually really glad that you didn't pick mine because when you said football, I was like, darn. He stole
Don't
it.
you do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I thought I
he's
might get
doing
him on
it.
the way back.
Coach Herman Boone.
No! I thought I might.
Remember the Titans.
I
Yep.
should have known you guys didn't watch Friday Night Lights.
Is that the Tim McGraw version?
These are my brothers.
Brothers. Strong side, left side, strong side. Raw.
I get my final 2, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh man, I'm the only one with a real life person.
Don't worry, I have a real life person coming
Okay.
up.
I could just be lame with it, but so I'm gonna pick a fictional. This gentleman was a fantastic coach. Had many great one-liners that could carry you through what you needed to go. One went like this. It went dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Patches O'Houlihan. Dodgeball, baby.
Nice.
I don't know how to spell it, so I'm gonna O'Houlihan that.
Yep.
That's a good one.
And
That's a.
so they got old Patches. He'll keep you tough. All these, I kind of got a theme here. It's all this old gritty mentality of yelling and screaming. I might have to lighten the load a little bit with somebody who really gets to the heart of you, who can connect with you on a personal level, who wasn't always the greatest athlete, but he tried. And he was, if there were 2 mice that fell into a bucket of cream, one might, no, I'm not saying that guy.
Okay.
One mouse drowned. The other one worked so hard that he turned that cream into butter and he crawled out. Well, this man was that second mouse.
Second mouse, hey?
This is Danny O'Shea from Little Giants.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
What's
Little
that guy's
Giants.
name?
So he was
Neil
Rick,
or no, Rick
Moranis.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Rick Moranis.
Mick Moranis, sorry. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
pronounced it wrong. Danny O'Shea, he's the The little one, right? He's the smaller brother.
He's
That's
the one
what I
that's like
want.
Honey, I Blew Up the Kids and that guy.
Oh, Kevin was his brother, Kevin O'Shea. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Old Danny O'Shea. So I got kind of the gritty crew, but he's going to tie us all together with the personable side.
All right, Kane. Who's your last pick?
right.
This is wow. I'm running out.
So, luckily for you, you're not going to know this pick, so I'm not going to steal one that you could potentially grab. And I lied. I don't think this person is actually real. The character, the main character in the show that I'm watching is a real person who is Marco Polo. But the coach that I'm going to select is the person who trained Marco Polo when he was under the not the rule, but he was left by his father under the control of Kublai Khan, and he was like one of his
I know all these
servants
names,
there
but
or
I don't know
whatever.
where you're going with it.
So, anyways, this guy is he's a Taoist, a blind Taoist monk who trained Marco Polo in the art of combat, and his
Kublai
name is
Khan.
100 Eyes.
But he's
100
blind.
Eyes.
100 Eyes, and he's blind.
What a
but he's
what a
he
mean
is
nickname.
He's a BA.
Interesting.
He's one of those Mackinac Fudge
yeah.
type of guys.
He
Those MF
is-
ice cream.
He's a
is the
giant-
MF of ice cream.
He's what's the coffee called? Big B.
Big B.
Big B.
He's
yeah.
a big
Giant-
B
giant
Mackinac
bee coffee.
Fudge.
He is a
Giant
big
B.
B.
Okay, I'm going to finish it off with another very serious pick. This guy's very inspiring and inspired a lot of kids to their first school championship, basketball championship. And when these kids started to stray, he helped them get their heads in the game and
Yeah.
and learn how to play.
Oh,
I'm drafting Coach Bolton from high school
Oh,
Magic
man.
Jeez. Coach
kicking it
Bolton.
back, huh? You gotta
What?
get you.
I thought you were
get
going to
your
go
head in
with
the
the guy from
Coach Carter or something?
Glory Road or something like that.
Oh,
He's a good coach.
Yeah. The guy who plays young,
It's
the young version of John Dutton. I
nice.
can't-
All right,
yeah.
well, want to recap that? Recap your
Yeah.
old pick there,
I'll
Jim.
recap my picks. I started off with Gordon Bombay. I actually have all different coaches in different sports. Gordon Bombay, followed by Coach Eric Taylor of the Dillon Panthers, followed by Mr. Miyagi, which is a very good third round pick, and finish it off with Coach Bolton
Solid, really solid.
of East High.
Of East High.
Wildcats.
Nice. Good selection. All right, so recapping my first pick, arguably my favorite, hopefully everybody else's favorite, Yoda, the one and the only. Following Yoda is Mr. Chubbs Peterson.
Good old Chubbs.
From Happy Gilmore, taught Happy how to play golf as well as be his psychologist when needed. Sorry, they're typing bad things. So my third pick is Coach Herman Boone from Remember the Titans. Left side, strong side. Love that guy. And following it up with the final one, 100 Eyes from Marco Polo.
Old 100 Eyes, the blind 100 Eyes. I still love that name. All right, and my picks. The only living person of our picks. I don't know.
Yeah, the only real person, not fictional.
Only real person, David Goggins with the first pick. It was just top of the head from our last segment. Great pick. It's going to keep me motivated, keep me going strong. I got Mickey Goldman. It's Rocky Balboa's coach. And we got Patches O'Houlihan. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dive and dodge.
And Danny O'Shea, coach of the Little Giants, brought them and teamed up with John Madden to figure out how to get things done. So
Right on.
that was
Right on.
What a
was the
great
best-
David
best-
and Goliath
best picks
story.
there. It was. All right, we got ourselves some good coaches here. There's still a lot of other great ones out there. So
There's a lot.
Yeah,
There's
if we
a
didn't
lot.
draft you, you're still a great coach.
We'd love to see some of your picks on any
Everybody
comments,
gets a trophy.
any emails. Everyone gets a trophy. So if speaking
let
of,
us know who you would pick for coach.
who would you pick? Who's your favorite coach? Even if it was just a childhood coach. Who's a great coach? We'd love to hear from you. So if you wanna reach out to us, you can get us at unlacedtry@gmail.com. That's unlacedtry@gmail.com. And you can subscribe to us on YouTube at Unlaced Triathlon. Follow us on Strava at John O'Newland, Kane Reisner, and are you James or Jimmy on there?
James
And James Newland. So yeah, go check us. Compare your stuff with our stuff. See,
Yes, please.
yeah. Well,
Not
only
lately.
some people. Only
Unless you
some
want to
people
compare with my dreamsicles.
yeah, dude, please make that an activity on Strava, please. That you ate 4 dreamsicles as he came home from work. Oh, it'd be awesome.
It only took 10 minutes total, probably.
Eating is a sport, all right?
That's a good
hot
pace.
dog eating contest.
I'm very good at it, so
That's a good pace.
take that.
Well, rate and review us wherever you listen to us, and comment and let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. But other than that, gentlemen,
What an episode.
what
boys.
an
It was an
episode.
adventure.
Holy wow. It has been
Off the rails.
Off the rails.
Hey,
Crazy
we're at-
train.
Crazy. That was the worst draft pick that anyone has had so far.
I forgot about that.